Oh my goodness. Tell me why I left my tablet. Let me go grab the tablet, y'all. Let me grab the tablet. I'm over here looking and I'm like, I don't see the tablet nowhere. But we got it. Bay Squad, listen, I turned on the lights just in case because I just found out New York only has like 132 days of summer. What? Y'all know I don't know nothing about that. Okay? Y'all know I don't know anything about that. That sounds crazy to me. But, you know, I'm onboarding, so very thankful and grateful because there's people who do not have jobs. There are people who do not have jobs, so shout out to Instacart for, you know, loving on me, accepting me. But we gotta talk about the women today, Big Squad. It is officially Taco Tuesday. And there's some things we gotta talk about. I wanna give the girls their flowers. Now, I don't have a problem with any of the ladies in the title, from Tasha K, Miss Rachel, Cardi B, and Kristy Sarah. I think the more you act up with these men, the more you thrive in community. That's just how I feel about it, you know. I don't know if that's true or not, but that's just how I feel about it. Okay? Because, baby, the girls have been busy. The girls have been busy. I have been telling y'all, I said this year, we are going to finish it strong. And, baby, yeah, we are live. I got to put this in the Bay Squad chat because if you're not in the Bay Squad chat, then where are you at? Where are you at? Okay? Of course, I'm going to give y'all a few updates. There's some things that I want to talk about. We're going to save that for Tasha K segment because I think I'm going to do Tasha K last. Because Tasha K, yes, Tasha K I'm going to do last. Okay? Because I know how the girls are. Baby! Because can't nobody shake up the internet like Tasha. Okay? I want to come outside. We are live. In the rain. Okay. Listen, this is the Bay Squad chat. If you're not in the Bay Squad chat, then where are you at? Where are you at? Hello, hello, hello. Thank you so much. So, hey, Couture Bays. It's your girl, Britt Brack, going live with the Retalk and Bay Squad. We have to talk. Now, before we get started, let's like, comment, and subscribe. Tap that notification bell so you can get all the updates and alerts. And remember, opinions are not facts. Everything we say here is allegedly and for entertainment purposes solely. So sit back, relax, sip you some apple juice or my fave, the vegan water, and let's get into the mess, shall we? How you can like this video is by double tapping the screen or hitting those three dots right there. Thumbs up, thumbs down, subscribe if you like the vibe, share if you care. How you can engage with this video, hype this video up, send a donation, send a gift, is by hitting those three dots right there. And that being said, let's get into the mess. So everybody was asking, child, when you work in a warehouse, they do not like you to have long nails. I read the procedural book. So these nails are, they're very boring, very basic, very like whatever. But look at the arm, very skinny, very slim and trim. So let's get into the mess. And everything we say here is allegedly and for entertainment purposes solely. Period. Hello, hello, hello. Hey everyone, shout out to all of the international and domestic bays. I'm drinking my vegan water. Drinking it. So let's just start this thing off with a bang. With a bang, bang, bang. With a bang, bang, bang. Did y'all see Donald Trump fired? Hold on. Let me see. Did I save it? He fired Stephanie. Let me see. Their activity. Listen, because we got to get into it. Bow, bow, bow. I know I seen it. I'm gonna be so mad if I didn't save it. Dang. Dang. Hold on, let me go to the breaking news. Because he fired another woman on his cabinet. And y'all thought I was playing. Donald Trump fired. What is her name? Fired. I think her name is Stephanie. Is that her? No. Yes. Pirro. Lord. Oh, my God. It says Trump doesn't fire Pirro at White House meeting hours after saying she choked over the reflecting pool. Baby, imagine getting fired. President said that Jenny Pirro, the U.S. attorney for the Washington, D.C., folded like an umbrella. For now, her job appeared to be safe, according to two people familiar with the meeting. No, she was walking out of the White House with boxes because she said the reflecting pool looks the way that it do because of the no bid contract, blaming the contractor. So guess who said So Ms. Pirro, the U.S. attorney for Washington, D.C., arrived at the White House on Monday afternoon and was taken to a meeting with Trump in the Oval Office. According to people with knowledge of the meeting, she was not fired. She was definitely fired. She was walking out with a box of her things. She was walking out with a box of her things. Her head was dropped low. It's on social media. I just don't feel like looking for that video. I was gagged. Another woman fired. Okay. Another woman fired. And here goes. Doug Bergman, the Interior Secretary, was also at the White House when she arrived. Bergman has in recent days joined Mr. Trump in railing against Ms. Pirro. Doug Bergman said she needed to be fired. And Donald Trump fired her. Baby, the girls are getting fired left and right. Why would y'all think y'all have a position in MAGA when his own daughters don't have a position? They are to be seen and not heard. He is cleaning house one by one. One by one. All you women gotta go. And I'm just like, he's telling y'all to go pick out your favorite burgundy attire for the Handmaid's Tale. Yeah. And I love this for y'all because y'all sold yourselves out. You sold yourself out. He is firing you hoes one by one. It is so sad. These hoes ain't loyal. And did y'all see the people are crying for Mitch McConnell to be announced as deceased? Why? They're lacking his vote. They are lacking Mitch McConnell's vote. I love this. I love this. They can't get nothing through. Baby, I am properly entertained. Properly entertained. Do you understand me? I know I got that video. I know I'm not crazy. I had to have saved it. Cause we better than that, Babe Squad. We got the tablet and everything. Please get the likes up. Please get the likes up. Okay? I don't like how every time Nene Leakes is having a moment, y'all want to talk about her son, Bryce. Bryce being locked up for child support is none of our business. It's none of our business. Okay, here we go. I found it. I knew I had it. I knew I had it. Here we go.
Y'all, they literally told her to pack her bags and scream. Watch. this video. Total chaos erupting in the White House as Jeanine Pirro was seen storming out after meeting with Donald Trump. She was rolling a briefcase and a white box. Earlier in the day, Donald Trump attacked Jeanine Pirro repeatedly on live TV, saying she folded like an umbrella because she dismissed the criminal case against David Hearn after she determined that there was fabricated evidence provided to her by the Department of Interior, saying that Hearn was a vandal and ripped apart the reflecting pool, when in fact the reason the reflecting pool was destroyed was because of the no-bid contractor that Donald Trump brought in, who did a terrible job. Doug Burgum, Donald Trump's Department of Interior secretary, was also at the White House, and he was telling Donald Trump that Jeanine Pirro should be fired. Jeanine Pirro was telling Donald Trump that Burgum should be fired. And while all of that was taking place, Iran was striking a U.S. air base in Kuwait repeatedly.
And I told y'all, gear your sons up to go get on that line. Didn't I say the powers that be said they're no longer going to, child?
Everybody that was at happy hour last night in the private group, I told y'all that this war was not going to stop, that Iran is not easing up. And y'all know we watched an interview with one of America's top war analysts, and he specifically has spent the past 20 years studying Iran, and he serviced 4 different presidents. And look what happened this morning. With at least 3 drones, Iran was striking another tanker in the Strait of Hormuz. Iran was shooting down another MQ-9 Reaper drone, while earlier in the day, Donald Trump was pretending that he had negotiated yet another deal with Iran, and they were so close to agreeing to fully open up the Strait of Hormuz, although Donald Trump also said the United States was currently in control over the Strait of Hormuz. While all of this was going on, if you decide that you want to join the private group, all you got to do is DM me the word group or use the link that I put in this description, and we'll see you in there. Okay, everybody that's premium and VIP, we have a Wealth Watcher session tomorrow. I'm going to be going through some different successful content frameworks for you guys, so that way you can post content.
So again, sorry y'all, I have to turn the light off because it reflects, so y'all can't really see it how y'all want to see it. This is so sad. This is so sad, but I told y'all. But let's get into my favorite. When I seen this, and shout out to the babes, because the babes be sending me the stuff. The babes be sending me the things. Let's get into Kristy Sarah. Now, y'all know Kristy Sarah and her husband, ex-husband, Desmond, are officially divorced. And to me, I feel like she has been looking very sad. Like, I saw her in a new ad campaign. I think it was for Revlon or something like that. And I just happened to see it on the TV. And I was like, oh, look at Kristy Sarah. And I'm just like, she looks so sad. You know what I'm saying? She's... I stand by everything I said about her. I definitely feel like she thought the divorce would do something to Desmond, and it's made him come out his shell and be who he wants to be. I hate to say it, but I think she was the issue for him. I think he was willing to suffer in silence. Even though he cheated on her, that's what she said. That's what she alluded to. He was the cheater. I still feel like he was going along with that image and aesthetic of her being quirky and flipping and all that stuff, so that way she can be, you know, America's sweetheart. And I believe he hated it. Hence why now when we see him outside and we see his content versus hers, baby, he had a whole total glow up. It is crazy. But let's get into this snippet I saw. Let me turn off the lights so y'all can see it, honey. Because is this shady or not? Let's get into it.
Like this one, this camera, or right here? Okay. All good. Can you just like a little bit more on? We're good. Are we good?
Yep. Mic is on and we're rolling in 3, 2, 1.
I start?
So for those that do not know, it says she didn't even put anything in the caption. She posted this 21 hours ago, and it says, me preparing for my Netflix documentary about surviving flipping in hills every day to put food on the table. Do y'all think that's shady? Yes or no? Put a yes or no in the chat. Do y'all think that is shady? Yes or no? I'm going to repeat it one more time. Me preparing for my Netflix documentary about surviving flipping in heels every day to put food on the table. Is that shady? Yes or no? I'm only asking y'all. Do you think he cheated multiple times, Desmond, or time to time and she left? To me, I think it was an agreement, if you let me tell it. I think it was agreement because I don't think they grew apart. They grew apart, and when you have a brand surrounded by being a couple, you got to see it through. And I think he was tired of seeing it through. Go and watch that video I did on them. You see she started not being around her as much as she used to be. I found that suspicious. I told y'all it was given. They were very, y'all already know. Like, I think she's mad because he is seen as something she feels he's not deserving of. Granted, she was the one who got cheated on, and as quiet as it's kept, it does not feel good to be cheated on. Nobody wants to be cheated on, but he came out on top. Desmond, Kristy's husband. I don't know his last name. Desmond Scott. I had to look for his name so I can show y'all, because baby, the glow up is impeccable. He got 2 million subscribers. Look at him. Look at him. They are fawning over him. When I say fawning, look at him. He tall. He just doing little quirky stuff like that. That was back in June. He posting like this in the stories. Baby, I would be pissed. I get cheated on and y'all still love him. Let me see if I can zoom in. Yes, honey. Look at Desmond coming out his shell. Grew his hair out. They said they was part of the Mormon faith. It's given he's not part of the Mormon faith. Let me show y'all another video. Cause the girls be like, oh my God. Yes. See, this is all he do. He just cook his little bit of food. Amazing cook. They say he's a great chef. The girls say he has BDE. I don't know. That's just what the girls be saying. So, yeah. It happens. It is what it is. He's over here thriving. He's making money. And people are in her comments talking about stuff. You brought him to the camera. You brought him to the forefront. There was no way she was going to have a couples channel without having her couple, her better half, in the thing. She needed to do that quirky stuff with him. When I look at Kristy's pictures and her videos, she has a sadness to her. She has a sadness to her. It's in her eyes. That's why I said he glowed up. She definitely got the success, but not the same way he did. She looks sad in the eyes. She got them dead eyes. He over there happy, glowing. It's like he's relieved. He's happy he's divorced. It's unfortunate. It happens. It happens. I see the yeses. I thought they would have faked it till they made it and still do their own thing, child. It's definitely life. The reason why he may still be thriving is because some people were probably annoyed of her doing splits, jumping around, wearing heels while he's cooking and serving. I can see that, but she's a beautiful woman. When y'all go look at her picture, look at how her face is, and then go look at his face. His face is very refreshed. His jaw is relaxed. He's not uptight. He's not tense. Her jaw is very tight. She's very rigid in this area. You can tell when someone's happy and when they're not. I told y'all I got paid to do a few things. That's why I be knowing. She's sad, and it's okay to be sad. She probably can't believe he's still getting support, even though he did her wrong. And she was the face. But he's being his most authentic self. I told y'all, 2026 is the year of you got to be yourself. Otherwise, you're going to fall flat. You won't fall flat. Okay, let's get into Miss Rachel, shall we? Oh, Miss Rachel. Miss Rachel. Miss Rachel. Miss Rachel. Baby, the conservatives are attacking Miss Rachel, honey. So, get into this. Miss Rachel claims no one needs $1 billion endorsements. Democratic progressives Abdul E. Saeed Cori Bush. Popular children's YouTuber educator Miss Rachel backed a dozen progressive Democratic candidates on Friday, including former Rep. Cori Bush and Michigan U.S. Senate hopeful Abdul, using her audience of more than 5 million followers to promote candidates she believes cares about children. And we're going to continue. I think all kids and people should have medical care. I don't think anyone needs $1 billion ever. I think all kids should have a safe from violence. I think all kids should be safe from violence. Ooh, child. Miss Rachel put in her Instagram, right? Miss Rachel's slated covered House and Senate contests in 8 states. It also included Vermont, which she put Becca Balint, Minnesota's Lieutenant Governor Peggy Flanagan, and former Maine Senate President Troy Jackson, Florida State Rep Angie Nixon, and former Tennessee Rep Justin Pearson. Right? These are the folks I believe care about kids. Bush, who is seeking to reclaim her former St. Louis area seat from Rep. Wellesley Bell in Tuesday's Democratic Party, is a Democratic socialist of the DSA. In early July, Bush said in a post on X that she was proud to be re-endorsed by the DSA. So people are out here saying they hope she lose her sponsorships and all this other stuff. And honestly and truly, she's an educator. She cares about the children. Y'all know I said I believe teachers should get paid more. If teachers had livable wages, I think the world would be a better place. But that was just me talking from my lens, my point. I understand that Miss Rachel has a huge platform. It's controversial to people who don't understand. Her passion and her love is the children. So I expect her to advocate and vocalize her content and discontentment with children and policies globally and in the domestic United States. So I'm not caught off guard. I'm not sad and I'm not upset. She's using her platform the way I wish a lot of celebrities would use their platform. Just stand on what you believe in. Pick a side. Right? And normally when they don't want to pick a side, they already have a side chosen, honey. They already have a side chosen. So yeah, pick a side. Pick a side. Pick a side. All right? Please get the likes up, please, and thank you. Let's go on to Bill Kanana. Bill Kanana, Miss I told y'all, and I've been telling y'all, and this is going to segue into Tasha K. You can give somebody their flowers and not be a stan. You can be honest and still be a stan. I think the issue with people and this, oh, you got to choose a side mentality when it comes to music Y'all are picking the wrong sides. Because people who were saying that Cardi B was not successful, how do you have 4 diamond plaques and you're not successful? And all those diamond songs, we have heard them everywhere. They were not just here, there, sporadic. They were everywhere. They were phenoms. They were exciting, right? I don't care if somebody who's been in the game longer does not have their diamond plaque. Maybe they should get their stuff evaluated like everybody else, right? I don't get it. If you don't advocate for yourself, nobody's going to advocate for you. I'm not the fondest of Cardi B, but I'm not going to knock her for being successful. I'm not going to knock her for understanding her power to captivate an audience. I'm not going to knock her for doing what she needs to do as an entertainer to make herself successful and to be on top. I told y'all this last year. Maybe she was a steward. Maybe she was in the bushes of the Bass Squad. But I said last year, anybody who refuses to put in the work, it's going to show. And I said she was going to be hot in 2026. Run the clip back. I said that because I can give an honest perspective. Y'all love counting her out because she has some type of beef with Nicki Minaj. She has officially surpassed Nicki Minaj and the drama. When she got on Twitter and annihilated Nicki Minaj with her tweets alone, surpassed Nicki Minaj. Nicki is out here doing things to get under Cardi B's skin. We can see it. Trump and his administration has contacted you to be a pawn because Kamala Harris contacted Cardi B. That's a problem. And I keep telling y'all this. Hey, Blissfully Mimi, that is an issue. There is no way you should be such an icon, a trailblazer, and being used as a pawn. A pawn, and you're not even getting the things. We know Nicki Minaj is not getting the things over there. You could tell in her wardrobe, her hair, her aesthetics, just everything overall from what we used to see Nicki Minaj to now. We used to see Nicki Minaj on the beach like 3 and 4 times a year. Out the country, out at Carnival. She's not even at Carnival right now. Rihanna is at Carnival with Spice and them and all the other girlies. You're not there. This is your culture. Very weird, very strange. So when I get up here and I say, you know, Cardi B is killing it and y'all getting your feelings because I am using facts over feelings to tell y'all why she's winning. She has a hair care line that's sold out, that's doing phenomenal, that the girls with the 4C, the 4A, and whatever is loving. She got songs on the chart. They're playing her in the club. Every time you turn around, they're playing it. The girls is going up for her. Her fans is advocating for her songs to be on the radio. Like, you cannot get mad at that. I feel like you should take some of that jealousy and rework it to fuel you to go harder. Because a lot of y'all, it's just misplaced. It's misplaced. If you use that energy that you have to be a hater, to actually instill what has you hot about them being successful and pour into you, baby, I'm telling you, you'll be unstoppable. But some of y'all don't want to do it because it requires work. It requires work. And I told you, it doesn't matter how good you are, how talented you are, how amazing you can do something if nobody wants to work with you. If nobody wants to work with you. You have to have some type of appeal for someone to want to work with you. You can't be on this, oh, I don't need nobody tip, and that's not how you came up in your career. And I think that separates Cardi B from a lot of people. Is she a crash out online? Most definitely. The biggest crash out. We talked about it. We dragged her, right? But she's learned how to hone in on that crash out energy and do it sporadically. So that way it's tolerable, it's palatable. Oh, and by the way, she's keeping up with being in the industry, being entertaining while being a mother. I just don't get it. I don't have to be a stan. I don't have to be Barty. I don't have to be over here praising her 24/7 to see a win is a win. Because as quiet as it's kept, her story is appealing. You went from somebody who was in the shaking booty clubs, being a midnight ballerina, turned to the hottest female rapper out. She is number one. She's number one because Nicki isn't putting out any music. Nicki is now officially retired. She hasn't dropped an album, a single, nothing. Never seen it before till now. You can't be number one without any music. I'm sorry. That's why when people get out here and say Jay-Z is not number one, I don't get upset. Where's your music? You need your music. If all time, sure. But right now in 2026, put it on the playground or leave us alone. If Wayne was to do a song now, do you think he would add Nicki or have they grown apart? I don't know. I don't know. It would have to be a good song. And he's already added Nicki on the song and it didn't do anything. So it just goes to show, like, you have to adapt and overcome. You got to stick to the sound that the people want to hear. That people tell you to, you know, people try to trick you out your bag. Stick to what is hot for you and be passionate about it. And if you're going to be different, be so different they have to play you. That's why people ate up everything that, like, what's a good one? What's a good one? Who's a good one? That's why they eat up everything Kanye West do. I think that's a perfect analogy. Kanye West is out here selling out arenas. Stadiums. Be so good at what you do, they have no choice but to listen. Now let's get into Tasha K. Shout out to Tasha K. Tasha K had the streets on fire. And that's why Tasha will always be top 5. You have to put in the work. A name don't mean a thing. The name doesn't mean a thing. No. Let's get into Tasha K. Okay. Tasha K was in her bag with this Sydney Star team because we know the dolls didn't want to talk about it. The only dolls I saw talk about it first when it first happened was Flame Monroe and Queen Tulsa. They were the only ones of the dolls who used their platform to call it out. The rest of them was sitting cute and mute. You had T.S. Madison out here laughing like it was funny. I did not make that up. It's on the Hollywood Unlocked if you would like to see it. Laughing, kikiing, chuckling, okay? Shout out to Tasha K. But not everybody is happy. Let's get into it.
I did an interview with Tasha K in December of last year. I didn't know what this woman was about.
I'm gonna be honest with you. Clips out there about you sometimes do show you in a very angry black woman kind of light.
I want to share with you all some of the things that are said about me. I want to share with you all what it's like to be bullied. If I wasn't a healed person, I would harm myself. So I want to show you all the types of things that are said. Amanda is a well-compensated contrarian. She is not a true advocate of any community. She has mastered wrapping her own brand of victimhood in pseudo-intellectualism.
But that's not what Tasha said.
This is a complete falsehood, right? She was so polite in her requesting for me to come on her show. So I thought I was going to come on and do an interview where she was asking me questions where I can share my wisdom. But out the gate, she started asking me about this angry black woman shit. So I kind of just like checked out from that point on. However, her team was lovely. She was lovely. And it wasn't until after when I went to YouTube to look up the interview, because I thought it had posted on YouTube, it ended up being behind a paywall, which is nuts. That's when I saw all these videos that she had made about me before I did the interview. And to be honest, when she hit me, I was in Grenada. Like, I wasn't even like paying no attention. I did text her and said I would not have done the interview. I would not have done the interview if I knew that you'd been talking about me this way. It's time to do some deep soul searching when the only platform you can get someone to listen to is Tasha K. And I'm like, where do you all say these, like, how do you all exist in the world with this much anger in you?
So then Tasha K came back with this.
Amanda Seales is playing victim like she didn't know who Tasha K was. Girl, bye. Don't sit up and try to act like, you know, a light-skinned, pro-black victim now. The dark-skinned, aggressive black woman just, you had no clue as to who you were sitting down with, and now you feel you were set up. And had I would have known Tasha K was talking like that about me, I wouldn't have went. And you guys don't understand. Amanda Seales made a video saying that she was, you don't understand my mental. If I hadn't been working on my mental, my stretching, all that stuff, I would have been gone a long time ago. She's playing that light-skinned, I'm damsel in distress. They are attacking me, and I did not attack her in that interview. I couldn't even get a word in, bro. I asked one question, she flew off the handle. Are you an angry black woman?
My thing is this, Amanda, and y'all know I said she is a perpetual victim. She's always crying victimhood. She knows who the hell Tasha K is. For her to act like she don't know who Tasha K is very wild, it's very weird. Especially when Kevin Hart sued Tasha K and lost. Cardi B sued Tasha K. One, are you slow or are you slow? Amanda always plays these games, and I think it goes into what Jessie Woo had to say, and we're going to get into that because I am starting to see what Jessie Woo is saying, but I've been saying this. You know, I've just been too early. You're never wrong. You're just early.
All of a sudden, when Amanda Seales started talking about her, I saw people say all types of nasty things about her. That wasn't violent? That wasn't violent? And if Amanda Seales is trying to tear down those systems, why is she still trying to be a part of them? That money running low. That money running low. Because when the money was coming in, she wasn't trying to tear down those systems. All this could have been fixed had Amanda Seales just said, I'm sorry. And let this be a lesson, like, to all of us. I'm sorry doesn't take much. Sometimes you're wrong. Sometimes you're right, but the way you went about it was wrong. And you should just say, I'm sorry. Letting an I'm sorry stop you from making your bag is crazy. Letting an I'm sorry stop you from being on an iconic Insecure HBO tour 10 years later is crazy. It's crazy. And that's nobody's fault but hers. It's nobody's fault but hers. Literally. You cannot expect to bite the hand that has fed you for years, even long before Insecure. Do your research. Issa Rae had been partnering with Amanda Seales long before Insecure.
Facts.
Putting her on her platform, putting her on her YouTube.
Facts.
One thing, all of a sudden, when Amanda Seales started talking about her, I saw people say all types of nasty things about her. That wasn't violent? That wasn't violent? And if Amanda Seales is trying to
I keep telling y'all,
tear down those systems, why is she still trying to be a part of them? That money running low. That money running low. Because when the money was... Jessie Woo says I'm broke. What would Jessie Woo know about my What would Jesse Wu know about my financial status? Why is Jesse Wu always saying my name? I'm trying to understand that. Like, why do I stay on her mind?
And that's all the talking I want to hear from Amanda Seales, because I can't do it. She is a menace because I don't want to call her a narcissist. She's intellectually dense at times on purpose. College educated woman, but you don't understand things. You don't have a grasp of concept. You're just randomly sitting at platforms. No, when the platform doesn't do something for you in the way that you feel it should, then you're upset. Let's be very real. The only reason people are dragging Amanda Seales now, because they were not dragging her back in December. They praised that Tasha K interview. I want to be very clear. Put a 3 in the chat if you saw it. Put a 4 in the chat if you did. Put a 3 in the chat if y'all saw it. Put a 4 in the chat if you didn't. They were praising the ground she walked on until she came out and started doing weird stuff this year. From the coming out, popping out with the Netflix documentary like Kristy Sarah did in her Insecure getup, talking about I was left off the Insecure tour. And shared DMs talking about I'm not going to be there, of a fan saying, if you're not going, then I don't want to go. Y'all have to be stopped. Y'all have to be stopped. Y'all are playing. Amanda is always making issues with people. Why wouldn't you look up the person you're going to do an interview with? Amanda is telling a lie. That's all she do is lie. That's all she do is lie. And you see she's being left behind. She was left off the Florida tour. She's left off the Insecure tour, and God knows what else bag she's left off of. And I told y'all, I said it's starting to hit her that people don't want to work with her. What happened to her being on a radio show? What happened with that? Did that fall through? I'm sure it did. Maybe that's where Jesse's getting her information from, because wasn't Jessie just in Florida before she came up to Canada? The girls are slow. Now let's get into this Roland Martin clip of Tasha K.
They are charging him directly with sodomy.
They did a rape on a little boy as well.
Oh, I'm talking about of Sydney Starr. I said Roland Martin. My apologies. Because some of y'all might have missed it. Make sure y'all tune into Tasha K. On One with Tasha K. And make sure y'all get on the TashaKLive.com app. I'm on the app. So you can get all the exclusives.
Yeah, she did something to the boy. Like she gave, I know the family said there was, she didn't want to be getting no names, but she gave the little boy oral sex or whatever. And then when she tried to take it for the penetration, I think that's when the little boy started feeling uncomfortable. You know what I'm saying? And they started to tussle and fight, and he went to tell his family.
Did he start tussling because he found out that it was a man, or?
But I think.
All right, Rhinos, real quick, if you're an entrepreneur, business owner.
Shout out to Tasha K.
You're charging him.
I want to be very clear about this Sydney Starr situation. I know there's a lot of people that want to put this on the backs of the heterosexuals as, oh, this is just another thing for them to use to demonize the LGBTQ. First of all, this has nothing to do with the LGBTQ. This has everything to do with Sydney Starr. Sydney Starr. Sydney Starr is a predator. And I also believe the reason Sydney Starr was so forthcoming and honest, I feel like there was some blackmail involved. I'm just giving my opinion. I haven't heard anything. I'm just going based off of the basis of all of the things that I'm gathering. You got this hot football player who's in high school. He's hot-ish. He's going to be going maybe pro. We definitely know he's going to college, right? He's going to be getting that NIL bag. I think Sydney did something with the young boy before and was blackmailing him. I definitely believe that because I think there was a lot going on. I think he liked what he saw. He got turned out because he's a child. And Sydney preyed upon that because If you look at the pictures of Sydney walking out the hotel, the video, rewind it, we talked about it yesterday. Sydney was too calm. That means Sydney got caught with irrefutable proof that something happened. Because, you know, normally if it's like alleged, it will be he said, she said. But Sydney admitted to the oral. So that means there was some type of something where the police had hardcore evidence. The way that they're charging Sydney Starr, y'all have to, we got to use our brains, right? So it's very unfortunate. And then I believe there was, I don't believe it was trying to penetrate. I think there was penetration. I think there was penetration. I think so. I think so. I think so. I think there's a lot going on. And the fact that Sydney would do this and was comfortable doing it, go through them devices. Go through them devices. Go through them devices. Go through them DMs. Go through that checking, the savings, the offshore accounts, the published accounts. Go through it all. Scrub it with a fine-tooth comb. Scrub it with a fine-tooth comb. Get the cyber guys in there because, yeah, I don't think this is an open and shut thing like y'all think it is, especially now that Sydney Starr is in protective custody. Can't even go down with the gin pop. Can't even go down with the gin pop. And shout out to Tasha K. Because again, Tasha K was the one who broke this story. When all the dolls was out here, they couldn't be bothered, honey. They acted like they didn't see it. And we know they be over there on Tasha K's page. That's why I got to give Tasha her things, because if it wasn't for Tasha, we would not know what was going on. Speaking of what's not going on, let's get into Tia Kemp dragging Dre Babe. Because my goodness, Yanti.
Talking about he wanted to be a girl when he was young. Bitch, what? A girl? Bitch, you ain't got no neck. You too short and wide to be a motherfucking girl. You'll never be a motherfucking girl. You ugly, fat, wide back bitch. You supposed to been a linebacker for the NFL, fat, funky bitch. Talking about...
She did too much. She did too much. Liars, y'all won't hold her accountable and say, girl, no, you start that. You 55-year-old patient. You started this, sister. No shade on old ass lady. You started it. You did. She is 50 years old. Too old for that. She did start it in a sense. No shade. Love my naughty down. Why? But girl, I'm not going to change you. Take me to make me be the fall guy. No shade. I can't believe she started that old ass. Like, girl, what the hell? And then go sit up and say, "Kid, God damn, your motherfucker." I'm like, oh my God, no, I'm pretty sure Cardi don't want to hear this. I'm pretty sure Akbar don't want to hear this. I'm pretty sure this is just negative. She was flawed as fuck for that. And then you lied on Cardi and said Cardi made the song about her, and she didn't. She came, Cardi on live saying, oh yeah, the song ain't about her. Maxie O.A.'s how? What are you doing, Izzy? Girl, like, no shade. Auntie, she did too much.
Y'all, why did Akbar and Yanti curse each other out at 2 in the morning?
What's going on, Akbar? What happened?
Hey, Yanti, what's up, boo?
I ain't know. What's up?
Pause. I need y'all to watch Yanti because she knew exactly what she was about to do.
Nothing, just chilling in the house.
Y'all heard that new one? Bitch, don't act like she ain't make this motherfucking song for you, ho. Get your motherfucking ass off of here, and bitch, keep Cardi name out your motherfucking mouth. Bitch, I thought you was cool. You fat Cardi, ho. You love calling everybody fat. Bitch, you was so fat.
And he over there laughing.
Y'all, why did Akbar and Yanti curse each other out at 2 in the morning?
Get your bad body, non-rapper ass the fuck up out here. Ho, that's why I let you.
I need y'all to pay attention to everybody's reaction.
Small head ass, a long head bitch. Long bad body bitch. Stop playing me. You ain't got no
gotta stop this. This is live.
So they ended up doing their own separate lives, and Akbar started like boo-hooing y'all.
In a way, like, oh my God, I was so wrong. I was so wrong. Get your bad body numb, rapping ass. Y'all don't understand, bro. Y'all probably never will. I love God so much. It is a friendly troll. How me and Spider be, that's different. All that stuff with that, I'm not doing it. This lady did, and she want to cuss and fuss, and I'm like, damn, we fucked each other. Like, and then I felt like she was serious.
I'm not gonna hold y'all. This shocked me because Akbar herself has admitted to me that she likes to troll people. So I was surprised to see her have such an emotional response to this. Has Megan Thee Stallion ever done anything personal?
No, I be trolling Megan. I'm being real. You see, I'm just keeping it G.
Okay.
Megan ain't did a bitch ass thing to me. I just troll Megan. The reason why I be going that Glorilla, I be just trolling. I ain't got no problem with goddamn Glorilla.
Like, it ain't even enough female rappers out here for you to be beefing any fucking way.
I think Young T might have won this round, but I don't know. What do y'all think, neighbors?
Baby. Tia. Girl. Now, you know that was messy. You came up there with the phone. Oh my God. This is funny. This is funny. Yeah. Yeah. Tia, you did that. You started it. You started it, but Dre, you kept the live. I would have ended the live. You kept it up because you loved the mess. So you're messy. Akbar over there crying, and y'all already seen what I said. I put it on Beyonce's internet because I could not believe Akbar was out here embarrassing herself. Did I put it in my... This is where I be putting all my reels, okay? I did.
Listen, what y'all are missing about this whole Cardi B Akbar V thing is Akbar started with Cardi. Now you're crying on the internet? I'm at the bar in Atlanta and I'm just like, where are her friends? Because this is embarrassing. Like, embarrassing. Listen, what y'all are missing about this whole Cardi B Akbar.
Embarrassing. I like Akbar. I think she can really rap. I think she needs to be a ghostwriter for the girls. I truly believe that. I truly believe that because
Listen, a lot of y'all.
it now is the time. Now is the time. It's just now is the time. It's so unfortunate. It's so unfortunate. I feel bad for Akbar, but at the same time, y'all want to be flunkies for someone who's not actively rapping, who is not actively writing music or doing anything. She is a political pawn now, and y'all don't know what to do with yourselves. I feel bad. And it's like, poor Bia, because Bia is scratching and climbing out of the gutter she was put in. If it wasn't for that We On Go song, I think she would have a mental breakdown. And it's like, the song is cute, right? But it's cute for a taste, not enough for a swallow. Akbar don't be crying when she be on this internet in everybody's business, so don't cry now. This is crazy though. This is crazy. But what are y'all thoughts, babes? I just had to come bring y'all that because, you know, women behaving badly. All the women behaving badly. And I'm going to finish it off with this. I did see the clip of Ariana Grande. Do I feel like she's too thin? Yes. Do I feel like something is going on? Yes. I don't know who's in her ear, but I'm glad she's taking a step away because it's giving Karen Carpenter. Y'all know that was the first movie I ever seen as a young teenage girl. I was very young. I think I was 12. I was 12. I saw the Karen Carpenter story, and I did not know a woman with such beautiful vocals looked and sounded the way that she did, and was out here hating herself for all those years because somebody said she was chubby when she wasn't. She was a baddie. So let's send prayers up for Ariana Grande.
So basically, the announcement that was made yesterday was not a reactive or impulsive thing. It is something that I had decided. It's a plan that I had quietly made a long time ago. And it's a decision that was made from a thoughtful and empowered place. And I want you to know that many things can be true at the same time. I want to share this because I heard that my fans were worried that negativity was ruining things for me. But I just have to say, that could not be more the fuck opposite. This is not what that is. And I just want to be very, very clear. Nothing has been ruined. Multiple things can be true at the same time. Boundaries can need to be set.
And baby, sister is thin. She is thin. It's so sad. It is so sad. That's why I don't care how Rihanna is out here looking. As long as Rihanna is happy. Because I know the girls is one meal from not eating away from being next to Karen Carpenter. But send up loves, send up words of affirmation, because she definitely needs it. Ari said, I need to address some ish real quick, like, cute for a taste, not enough for a swallow. That is RuPaul, baby. Whitney at the Michael Jackson tribute then. Okay, what did Miss Diane say? Scary thin? Baby, that's why. They don't... She said, I'm a thin girl. Bitch, I don't know anything about journalists when they were being nasty, being very cunty, showing their putts. Okay? Pray for the girls. Pray for yourself. Protect your energy. Arm your energy. Okay? Arm your energy, because we're in that time. Hey, TJ. Hey, boom. It was TJ's birthday the other day. Say happy birthday to all the Leos, all the Leos, all the freakos. And on that note, comment down below.